Hello, Cardinals. We're going to talk about investigation 3.1 today, observing evaporation and condensation. Our essential question is, how does the temperature of water affect evaporation and condensation? Today we will be doing a lab. So before we start, we're going to talk about how does the temperature of water affect evaporation and condensation, and you're going to record your ideas, a little brainstorm in your notebook, and then we're going to be discussing those ideas with the class. And you're going to want to leave enough room to write your observations next to those words. And remember, evaporation is the movement of a liquid to a gas, and condensation is changing from a gas back to a liquid. So you're going to look at the equipment we have today. You're going to have a 2-liter bottle. You're going to have a beaker full of hot water and a beaker full of cold water. You have some thermometers and some ice cubes. And you're going to be thinking about how you could possibly use this equipment to explore how temperatures of water affect evaporation and condensation. Here's a list of the materials. Let's talk about the lab. You're going to be discussing your ideas with your teacher and then recording your predictions and observations as a table group. And then the materials will probably be set up for you, and you'll conduct your investigation and record your observations. The way you should record your information, you should make a fancy T chart here, have a column for cold water. You're going to want to record the temperature in Celsius, and warm water and record the temperature in Celsius. And then you're going to want to draw a bunch of 2-liter bottles. You're going to draw the bottle with just water before using your ice in hands, the water after rubbing ice on the outside of the 2-liter bottle, and then the water after you put your hands back on it to rewarm it. So you're going to be testing how cold and warm water in the bottom of the 2-liter bottle affects condensation. That's water turning, or liquid turning into gas turning into a liquid when you rub ice or put your hands on the top. We're going to have seats 1 and 2 do the lab with the warm water, and 3, 4, and 5, you'll be doing the cold water experiment, and you'll be able to take pictures of your investigation as you go, and you're going to be teaching each other what happened during your lab. Number 6 says, how does the temperature of air affect evaporation and condensation? And that is the whole rubbing of the ice cube on the outside. You're going to be recording what happens. And then you'll be cleaning up after you are complete. Finally, when you're done, you should finish reading Building Your Knowledge, Water, kind of a big deal. And then you have a couple questions, 8A and 8B, to do in your notebook. So, big to-do list today. Lesson 3.1, Observing Evaporation and Condensation. There's the list of steps to the experiment. Make sure you are finishing water, kind of a big deal. That was in your textbook. There's also a reading online. And there are a couple vocabulary to get done today. So if you happen to be absent, there will be a investigation video posted that you could watch. And have a great day, Cardinals.